Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here, and today we're going to be looking at the key concept section of our review where we analyze a diagram and begin creating our key concepts that help us understand evolutionary history and everything that we've learned about in chapter 1. So we're going to be looking at what our diagram is showing in the next task and how we're going to use it to complete the task itself. So when we click on the next task, you'll see that we have our normal drag and drop vocab that are going to be used to help us complete our key concepts. So we'll drag and drop whatever vocab goes into whatever section to help complete the key concepts. Once you've done that and completed them, you're then going to answer the question to the right of it. What evidence from the mammal diagram supports key concept 1? You'll put your answer there. And then what evidence from the mammal diagram supports key concept number 2? The mammal diagram is obviously up here in the directions, but when you click on it, it looks like this. So we have our mammal diagram here where at the very top, you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of mammals. And each of these mammals, okay, is labeled with its name underneath. Now, at the very bottom of our diagram, you have our very first mammal, the very first one recorded in our fossil record. And as you go up the diagram, you'll see that they are all connected to this line that leads back to our first mammal, with each little dot here representing a shared body structure that everybody above that point has. So for example, here's our first mammal. Everyone above this node right here has good eyesight. So this is where it first showed up with lemurs and lorises right here, but everybody above that has good eyesight as well. Now, when I move up to the next node, dry noses with strong senses of smell, everybody again above this node has that, starting with the tertiaries. So these guys were the first to have dry noses with a strong sense of smell, and so do the spider monkeys, baboons, and gorillas. Opposable thumbs show up with spider monkeys, so everybody above that point has it, everyone below does not. So these are all shared structures that everyone above each of these little dots, these little nodes has, everyone below does not, all of which started with our first mammal. So this diagram needs to be used to help us show and explain the key concepts. So once you're done completing these, you're going to go in here and you're going to find evidence in the diagram that supports key concept 1. So you might need to talk about some of the organisms. You might need to talk about their shared structures. You might need to talk about their common ancestor. You might need to talk about how these are descent species. Whatever you need to talk about, you'll use the diagram as evidence. So my recommendation, start by building the key concept. See if you can find how the key concept is shown in the diagram. If you have questions, reach out. Otherwise, make sure you go back and ask yourself, do you understand what the diagram is showing and how to use it in the next task? Reach out if you need help. Otherwise, good luck.